Hey everybody, it's Rolly, and so I'm jumping on to let you know what we have for books that are still available. And so the first one that we have is Daily Mindfulness, 365 Days. Nice thick book. And I'll bring that forward enough. And then there's the I Ching workbook, and so it's the deluxe gift set. So it has the I Ching workbook containing the I Ching, the book of answers, plus 100 workbook pages to record your answers, 10 euro stocks incense, and incense holder, silk I Ching cloth. Actually, I'll show you. So here's the book. And then, oh, that smells nice. So there's the Euro sticks. And there's the incense burner. And I don't know what that is, but there's something in here. It's a little box. Might be some other Euro sticks. And then the cloth. I'm not going to unfold the cloth. I'm going to leave that in there. So this is the stuff that we have in stock. We will continue to carry. I will continue to carry stuff. But we are trying to get as many things moved out as possible. So you have until Saturday to purchase anything from this video, and so, or to pick up from this video, so anything that you purchased. So it has, now what was I trying to say? Let me try that again. So it is 20% off anything that you purchase. So there's some other videos from yesterday. And so if you actually watch them from yesterday, go ahead and still order if they are still here. Things are not going to get moved until Saturday. So that will give a little bit more time. But I also have to have time to be able to pack them up. So it's 20% off. You still have to pay taxes. And if you plus shipping, if you're picking it up, then it needs to be picked up by Saturday. So like I just giving a couple of days so that we're not getting overwhelmed with things that need to move, because it is the 22nd. So we only have 8 days left to try and get things out. So Zen is the book. So it's our journal. So there's 3 of them. And then there's this one here that is for you and me. So same author. Press Pause is another journal. And then there are 3 little notebooks. And so they're just blank books inside. And then this one here is a little bit of mindfulness. So it's a guided journal, a little bit of mindfulness. So those are those books. Oh. So I'm just jumping on a live before I have to go see the surgeon. I'm still crossing my fingers that there is no broken leg. Or no, I do have a broken leg. No surgery. So I am here now, a creative mindfulness guide and journal. Being in your body. This is a journal of self-love and body positivity. You are the magic that you seek is another journal. These are all journals that I'm doing right this second. And then this one here is Made Out of the Stars. So if you are catching these videos inside a market, then because I am in a market, so if you're catching these in a market, then hopefully I will still have what you're looking for. Mindfulness journal, self-care journal. So the other thing that I explained in the videos is that so it's 20% off anything that I'm sharing. But if you pay cash or e-transfer, it's 25% because it saves me the processing fees. So by saving me the processing fees, then I will save you an extra 5%. So this one here is the Book of Self-Care, and I love this book. And so I have several of these ones because I generally keep these ones in stock. So I have several of these ones. I'm not going to put those ones in. And of course, Colette Baron Reed. I've got the journal. I don't think I shared that I had her deck, but normally I have all of her decks. Actually, that's not true. I don't have all of her decks. So I personally have most of her decks. I just discovered that there are 2 of her decks that I do not have. So that will be on my get list. So I will be getting those ones at some point because I didn't realize she had 2 others that I wasn't aware of. So, but I discovered them yesterday. So I normally keep hers in stock. And then this one here is the Eclectic, which is Book of Shadows. So it has some nice journal prompts in here. The 7 chakras. And somebody opened it, but did not close it. So put it back. So the 7 chakras, and it's just a really nice, it has all 7 colors to be able to journal in there. Looks very pretty. The most powerful journal. And so the goal of the sale is to get as many things out so that the guys don't have to carry them, or girls, the people who are helping me carry stuff, because I can't. This one here is another one that I really like. It's 366 prompts to help nurture and recharge your soul and body. So that is another book or another journal. And then this one here I shared yesterday, Practice You, when I was doing the decks, because there's also a deck that goes with it. And then Life Balance, a journal of self-discovery. And a little book of sleep, a little book of self-care, Sleep, Harness the Power of Sleep for Optimal Health and Well-Being. So if you are wanting things shipped, there will be obviously that on top of that, that cost on top of the purchase, but everything is 20% off, because the more that I can get rid of, the better. So Astrology and the Rising of Kundalini, I have 2 of those. And I think I need another box. I think I can put one more in there. And these ones here is Hero Volume 1. And then Volume 2. So this one here is Awaken Your Inner Hero. And then the other one is Dreaming Big and Being Bold. So those are not going to fit in there. So this is how I get around. I have my chair, and then I can scoot around, and I can get around much faster. Okay, so lid there. And bin here. So a bunch of things are being moved on the weekend. Oh, that one does not fit. That one doesn't fit. I don't understand. They're the same things. It's a different color, but they're still the same bin, so I don't know how much. Odd, but that's okay. Okay, so, and then Sheldon will move things around. because I put them back in the other room for me so that I have a couple of days to process any orders. And then, so these ones here are mindfulness. Oh, actually, those might fit in the other docs. So these ones here are mindfulness. So there is from madness to mindfulness is another one. And then, of course, I always carry these ones because I use this one all the time. Louise Hay, Heal Your Body. And then my room, the little pocket book of mindfulness. And then the little book of mindfulness. And it's like literally a little book. This one here is a little book of mindfulness 2. I don't think it's the same author. No, this one here is from a publishing. This one here is from Dr. Patricia Pollard. And then 1001 Ways of Empowerment. So I'm going to stick this on my knee for a second because there's enough room in this one for these little books. So it is, somebody messaged me this morning and said congratulations on the new space, and it's that bittersweet moment, right? So yes, it is great that I have a very beautiful space that I'm moving into, but at the same time, leaving this space is a little sad. But all good things come to an end. So it's, oh, apparently I can't close that. It's all run its course. And this is where things are at. So it will be better for me and for my family. So this one here is, so these ones here, this author, I keep in stock. So I think I'm missing a couple of her books that are not on the shelf. So Erin Murphy Hiscock. So the Green Witch's Grimoire. And then the Green Witch. And then Spellcrafting. So these here are by demand from a lot of people. So this one here is Wicca, Modern Practitioner's Guide. This one here I have 2. So the House Witch. And then the Witch's Book of Self-Care. And the Protection Spells. And then we've got the Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. And 5-minute magic for modern Wiccans. So this one here is rapid rituals, efficient enchantments, and swift spells. And the Everyday Witch A to Z spell book. And then the Horned Gods of the Witches is that book. And then a practical guide for witches. This one here is actually quite popular. I'm trying to make everything fit the best that I can. A Witch's Guide to Wildcraft. And the Basic Witches. And Witch Please. So over the next, this weekend, I should have an idea how much space that I will have. Oh, these are also books that are actually quite popular, and I don't think they're going to fit in here. The Hearth's Witch, and so these are from Anna Franklin, the Hearth's Witch. And Witch's Year, actually, the Hearth's Witch's Year. And this one here is the Hearth's Witch's Kitchen Herbal. And the Hearth Witch's Compendium. And so this one here is actually kind of cool. It has magical and natural everyday, a natural living for every day. So, and I have 2 of those. And then I have Raise Your Vibration, which I carry all the time because it is one of the resources that are offered in one of my programs. So I have a couple of those. Moonology, of course, I always keep on hand. This one here is an old, this one here is from this year, so there's still half a year of this one, so Moonology, the Moonology Diary. So if somebody is looking for this one, then I will give them 30% off because there's only 6 months left. But there's lots of great resources and information in there. And of course, I think I showed you Moonology. I always have that one in stock as well. So I will be getting the 2023 diaries as soon as they're available, which I think is usually in September. Because it is definitely something that I recommend using. Will fit like that, yay! And then I've got some kids stuff, so there's not a whole lot of kids books, I believe. Nope. Somebody came in last week and bought a bunch of the kids things. So this one here is Kids First Mandalas, and then the boys coloring book, and then Buddha at Bedtime. And so this one here is Tales of Love and Wisdom for you to read with your child to enchant, enlighten, and inspire. The Buddha's Apprentice at Bedtime. And so this one here is Tales of Compassion and Kindness for you to read with your child to delight and inspire. And then Yoga Animals. So these are the kids' books. I'm just going to stick them here because they will not fit in there. And then this one here, again, another 30% off if somebody is looking for this one. This is the 22 Astrological Pocket Planner. So it gives it's just a little tiny planner that's from Llewellyn's, and it just shows the moons and times and what moons that we're in. This one here. This one here is Colette Baron Reid, Uncharted. I have yet to read mine, but at some point I will read it. That one will fit there. The Spiritual Awakening Guide. I have 2 of those. So I was sharing on my page what it is. So the LEAP, the psychology of spiritual awakening. So I was sharing on my page what it is that I'm taking for nutritional supplements to help my life heal faster. And so that'll fit. And so sharing that with Facebook and Instagram. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing the results. Sorry, I'm just making room while I'm talking. There we go. And then I did all those ones. And then I've got palmistry. This one here has been quite popular. I brought this one in several times. And then angels, fairies, demons, and the elementals. And the history of witchcraft and demonology. So that would probably be an interesting read to learn more about it. Devils and demonology in the 21st century. Animals in spirit. So this one here is our faithful companions transition to the afterlife. From the author of Animal Talk. The tarot, history, symbolism, and divination. And so for anybody who's just coming on, if you are interested in anything, it is 20% off today. I may extend it over the next couple of days, depending on what's going on. If you're catching this during the during one of the markets, then it will still apply. It'll all be based on what it is that I still have available. We are trying to move things so that we don't have to unpack things. I'm hoping to have my office set back up next week because I'm hoping things will be able to go over there this week. And other than me working from there, everything else I'm hoping to have it set up because I will continue to work from here until the internet gets switched over. The Palm in Focus, Palmistry and Your Personal Guide, because I do still have some client appointments. And no one can actually book new appointments. Oh, here's another Moonology. It won't fit in there. So here's I do have another Moonology. Sometimes things get moved around on the shelf. So Owning Your Own Shadow. So this one here, somebody has let me know that that was a really good book. And then these ones here are the Crystal Witch, and I've got a couple of those, and I generally have those ones in stock. The Complete Crystal Handbook, and I got that one. Cosmic Crystals, I have this one as well. So Rituals and Meditations for Connecting with the Lunar Energy, I love it. The Book of Crystal Grids. I can't remember if I bought that one or not. I know I did the digital version, but I don't know if I bought it. The actual one. And then this one here is Crystal Healing and Sacred Pleasure. Awakening your sensual energy using crystals and healing rituals, one chakra at a time. So these are, I'm gonna have to get another box for these ones, another bin. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to keep this because I really like this feature. Okay, so those ones there we'll find. And then of course we've got the books that I have written in. So I've got Inspirations, The Grateful Soul. I have 6 or 7 books that I've written in, and I don't have them all here. I have to reorder some new ones. So I've got Enduring Wisdom. I've got Wisdom from the Heart, Inspiration, and The Grateful Soul. And The Grateful Soul, I think this is the one that I have 2 stories. So I'm gonna leave these in here for now. So these are, and again, usually I have these ones in stock. Yeah, so those are the books and decks that I'm not books and decks, just books. I did the decks yesterday, and I did the jewelry yesterday, except for the necklaces. They were all tangled, so now they're all in individual little bags. So I will probably do those ones again, so people can see them. And yeah, so those are what it is that I have. Again, if you're catching this in the market, please check to see if there's something in here that you were still interested in. I may still have it because I am still going to, I'm going to use these videos for the market because I figure that that's probably the easiest thing for me to do. So anyway, that is what I'm doing, and my ride should be arriving very shortly for me to head off to see the surgeon. And so I will chat with you later. I will not likely be on again today, but I do have some more products that I want to be able to share over the next couple of days. So check for the other videos. I know for sure that I am not going to be getting this stuff out to the new place until Saturday. So, but once it's over at the new place, then I'm not sorting through it. So it's going to be here until Saturday. So if there was something in one of the other videos, shoot me a message and let me know if there's something that you wanted or that you were looking for a price for, and I will get that to you. So it's 20% off in-stock products, and 25% if you are going to do e-transfer or cash, so that I do not have to do the transaction fees. So that is one extra thing. but it's still a plus tax because I still need to pay the government no matter what. So anyway, I will chat with you later. Have a fabulous day.